If you watched the video I just uploaded, I showed you my secondhand Salvation Army haul and everything that I got for $11. I got all kinds of goodies for 11 bucks. You guys know I am really big about shopping secondhand. I just am not a wasteful person in general. I believe in reusing things when you can, repurposing them. I just think it's, you know, there's things that are secondhand that are perfectly fine, and I am not too good for them. I am definitely not too good for them because I am all about it. So I shop a lot of secondhand stuff, and you would be amazed at the deals that you can get, the bargains for like perfectly new stuff. It's crazy. So I spent $11 at the Salvation Army today. I already recorded the haul. I will link that down below. But this video is just to show you guys how do you get flea market, thrift store, Salvation Army secondhand items ready for your home. You definitely want to make sure they are clean and sanitized before you're eating off of them or using them in your home. No one wants germs, but honestly, if you think about in Walmart, how many germs there are, how many hundreds of thousands of people pass through a Walmart every day. You probably couldn't even count the number of people. It is probably staggering. So if you think about that, like if you brought dishes home from Walmart, like if they weren't in a box, if they were out and open, they probably have all kinds of germs on them. So to me personally, I have no problem with shopping secondhand. Another thing to think about if you kind of have an aversion to shopping secondhand is, for one, I usually only do non-porous items like plates or dishes or kitchenware, stuff like that. And if you have an aversion to that, like eating off of like a secondhand spatula or something, I want you to think about this. So I have worked at restaurants my entire life. When I was 16, actually when I was not quite 16, I got hired at a Pizza Hut waiting tables. I worked at a steakhouse through college, bartending and serving people. So basically from when I was 16 to when I was 22 and actually started teaching, so like a total of 6 years, I worked in the food service business. And I'm gonna tell you, they have commercial dishwashers, but if you know how many of hundreds of thousands of people eat off of the plates in the restaurant that you're eating off of, how many hundreds of thousands of people have eaten off the silverware that you are eating off of and the cups you are drinking out of in a restaurant, that's a lot of people. Yes, they wash them. They wash them well, but there have been mouths on that silverware and mouths on those cups. So if you have a problem with shopping secondhand, you should have a problem with eating at a restaurant too. So I don't know, that's just my philosophy. I'm not trying to convince you to buy secondhand or shop secondhand, but I always like to share with you guys my money saving tips and why I think they are rational. I think that I am pretty money savvy when it comes to it. For one, I'm good with numbers because I'm a math teacher. Two, I am completely debt free. So take it from me, I don't have any debt. The only debt I have is my house. I have no student loans. My car is paid off. I pay my bills every month, and I have plenty of money to go shop with. I don't make a lot of money. Teachers make less than $50,000 a year. After taxes, I probably bring home like 37 grand, probably a year. So basically, I want to save money where I can so that I can spend the money that I do have on things that I want and get splurge items for myself and that type of stuff. So that's just my soapbox. I just want to show you guys my process for how I clean everything and make it like new. I think you guys are going to be amazed by how good this stuff looks in the end, and I'm hoping it will maybe open your mind to save your family some money. You know, pocket an extra 50 bucks and go to a movie together, or go out and eat at a restaurant, or buy the DVD they want or the video game that they've wanted, or, you know, 50 bucks you can probably go to like, you know, a park or like certain events, you know, for 50 bucks or less, go to the carnival. Like, go to the carnival or go to the circus. Like, you could definitely go to the circus for 50 bucks. So, I don't know. I just think it can improve the quality of your life if you save on things that are reasonable to save on. Then you can splurge on things that you can. So, let me know what you guys think of all this that I've just rattled off. I'm just kind of going off on a tangent here. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree, or if you're changing your mind or not changing your mind, or if I'm totally disgusting and gross because I don't have a problem with using things secondhand. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the process. Alright guys, so this is everything that I picked up at the Salvation Army today. It was only $11 for all of this. So first of all, of course not the candle in the background, but everything you see up front was only $11. There was no tax. Okay, now the majority of this stuff can go in the dishwasher. Pretty much everything right here can go in the dishwasher. This Probably could. I'm not sure if I want to risk it. I don't know if this tile is heat sensitive or not. I do not want to dishwash this because I'm afraid it will crack or break. There is nothing on the bottom to let me know that it would be okay to put it in the dishwasher. So this one I am not going to dishwash, but this is a vase. I'm not going to be eating out of it or anything. So I'm okay with that. The trash can would probably fit in the dishwasher. I could probably make it fit, but again, this is like plastic on the bottom. I don't know if that is dishwasher safe, so that one probably will not go in the dishwasher as well. But all the utensils, of course, will, and this shelf, I probably will just hand wash. I just think it will be easier than dishwashing it. So yeah, let me just show you what I'm gonna do here, and you will then see the finished product. Okay, so start off by running maybe half a sink full of hot water, and as that is running, I'm going to add my dish soap to make nice bubbly water, and I am also going to add just a little bit, and I'm also going to add just a little bit of bleach, maybe just like a little capful, just a little drop. All right. So, of course, I'm going to let that fill about halfway up where it will cover all the things I'm about to put in there. All right, so now you can see the water. I'm just going to drop the utensils in there. I'm not going to bother taking the tags off because I will be scrubbing these in just a second, and the tags will come right off anyway. So I'm just going to take all of this apart. Let me get this one. All right, so I'm going to just put all of those in there. You can definitely smell the bleach. And I usually just let those soak for, I don't know, like 10 minutes. If you do this late at night, you can just let them soak overnight if that makes you feel more comfortable. But I'm just going to let those soak for about 10 minutes. It's just going to sterilize them, make sure there's no germs or anything on there because we're using the bleach. We're letting it soak. The water's hot. And then after that, I'm going to come back and I'm going to scrub them clean. All right, so I'm letting those items soak. And I just thought this was kind of funny. I was emptying my dishwasher because I'm going to put those in the dishwasher after I clean them. And these have already been cleaned. And I put up some other things in the dishwasher already. But I wanted to show you this because I just think this is kind of funny that I'm doing this video at this moment. And this kind of illustrates my point. So in here, these are clean dishes. This is what I had just washed. And I think this is funny because here is my Chef Wizard that I was just talking about. This one is also secondhand, so you guys know I really love that. I used this the other night when I made spaghetti. This is a secondhand item. It was like 50 cents, and it's just a spaghetti claw as well as it has the little measurements for the serving sizes. That was like 50 cents. All right, this is another example. I almost got this entire set at a flea market. These are Vision pots. They are very heavy, really pretty. Those were secondhand. I think this one was like $6 and that was like $4. And then I have a bigger kind of frying pan one that was like 15 bucks. Kind of expensive, but it's heavy duty stuff. These are the primary dishes we use. These are just these little seashell dishes. Here are the little salad plates. And here is what the actual plates look like. These are so heavy duty. They're really nice dishes, and they're by Salute Ceramics. I got this entire set of dishes. This isn't even all of them. I have tons of more plates and things that go with it. But I got the entire set. These are so beautiful and like brand new, and these are like $8 at a thrift store. So I just thought this is kind of funny because it kind of illustrates my point. You do not have to pay millions of dollars to have really nice heavy duty stuff. All right, so here they are. They have been soaking for a while. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little scrubber pad and I'm going to scrub these. You'll see after they've been soaking, like you can see right there, the little stickers that they have on them, the little price stickers, after you soak them in bleach and dishwater for a few minutes, like you can see those stickers, like literally they just come right off. So the stickers are usually never a problem. If you let them soak in hot water, bleach, and dishwater detergent, they're literally just going to fall right off. So I'm going to take my little scrubber pads and I'm going to give these a really good scrub. I'm going to clean them the very, very best I can and rinse them off, and then we're going to put them in the dishwasher. Alright, so here we go. Here they are. They are scrubbed and cleaned and ready for the dishwasher. You can already tell they already look brand new pretty much. One thing I do want to mention, if you have something that disassembles, like here is the chopper. It's actually a 3-piece chopper and it actually opens up on the sides so you can clean the blades. if you have something that comes apart, you want to make sure that you take it apart as you're scrubbing so you can clean all the little nooks and crannies. And like this, I scrubbed up inside of there and, you know, opened this up and made sure everything was clean. So there they are. They've been scrubbed clean. They've been soaked in bleach. You can also tell, like if you look at the chopper, I don't know if you'll notice this from before, but if you look at the chopper and the Chef Wizard, they're whiter than they were before as well. So if you have something that is plastic and it's white plastic, this bleach soak also helps whiten them to where they look like $1,000,000. So you can also see here that they look white and bright and literally like they are brand new. So that's another reason why you want to put the bleach, not only to disinfect but also to brighten anything that's supposed to be white. So I'm going to pop these in the dishwasher, and I'm going to run the dishwasher because I have it filled with other stuff that was dirty. So I'm going to go ahead and run those through the dishwasher, and then we will get to work on the vase and all the other stuff as well. You're going to see over here I didn't drain my bleach water. Excuse the big old chip in my sink. Actually, excuse my sink in general. My sink is this disgusting pea green color from the 70s. It is original to the house, and I so am going to replace the sink with like a really nice stainless steel one. But, you know, I'm just going to wait until I have all the money saved up and things like that. So just excuse my nasty green sink. Green's my favorite color, so I deal with it, but it's not the prettiest sink in the world. I try to make it prettier with like my Bath & Body Works stuff, but it doesn't work all that well. So anyway, let me pop these in the dishwasher and we will work on the other items. Alright, so next up I'm going to work on the shelf and the vase. I am just going to hand wash these because I am not sure if they are dishwasher safe, and if I'm not sure, I'm not really going to risk it. And these aren't things I'm eating off of or anything like that, so I'm just going to dip these in the same bleach and detergent that I used before. I'm going to scrub them and I'm going to dry them. So these ones are pretty easy to get ready for the most part. I'm going to go ahead and start on the trash can. Now the trash can has this removable pail, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that with water and let this soak along with those. And I'm going to go ahead and start working on the outside. Now I'm going to fill this with water. I'm going to use dish soap. I'm going to probably dip my sponge in the same bleach and dish soap over here, and I'm just going to scrub it and wash it like it's a dish. It does have metal on it, but I'm going to dry it after, so I don't think it's going to make it rust, but I mean, this is a trash can. It probably had gross stuff in it, so I do want to make sure this one is extra clean, so I'm going to rinse it just as if it's one of these. I can't really soak it though because it's metal and I don't want it to rust. It's only going to be wet for like, you know, 2 minutes total while I'm cleaning it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm waiting on those to have their preliminary soak. Okay guys, here we are later in the evening. The dishwasher is done. Everything has been cleaned and dried. So here we go. Of course it looks the same, but look how shiny and gorgeous that is. So there is the cake spatula. Here is the potato masher. It looks great, but it has this little chipping in the paint, but it had that before I bought it. Here is the Chef Wizard. Here is the chopper. You can see how bright and shiny and new. Here is the little wire shelf. This really took great to the bleaching. Like it is way wider than it was before. Over here is the vase. I absolutely love this vase. Like, I adore it. I think it is so precious. And here is the best thing. Here is the trash can. It shined up like $1,000,000. This one I was a little worried about. I did have to break out the Brillo pad on it, but Brillo pads are like my savior. They can clean anything. But with a little bit of elbow grease, like, it is amazing how things can turn out. Like, if you are just willing to put in a little bit of elbow grease, like, this thing looks pretty much brand new. If you were at my house and you saw it, you would have no idea. And that's another thing. If you have, you know, if you're kind of embarrassed that you're shopping secondhand, which I think you should be proud because that means you're smart with your money, and I kind of believe that we should be good stewards of our money, and God's going to bless you with more money if you're a good steward. That's a whole nother tangent, but those are my beliefs. So anyway, don't tell anybody. Like, just buy it, clean it, and put it in your drawer, and nobody will be the wiser. Don't tell anybody. If you don't want anybody to know, don't tell them, and no one will know. They're going to see this stuff and just assume it's brand new or that you've had it for a long time, and that's why it has a little bit of wear. And if all else fails, just say, hey, it was my grandma's, and nobody will ask you any more questions about it. So yeah, hopefully this was helpful. If you guys have any questions about secondhand shopping or tips and tricks, or if you would like to see other videos about cleaning, repurposing, or great finds you can find at flea markets, whatever, please, please leave me a comment. I would love to do more videos like this. This is something I'm passionate about and really enjoy. So hopefully this was helpful. I'm probably just blabbering a lot, but I wanted to share it with you guys because I love you. And that is it for tonight. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.